Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be telling you all my favourite things from May and June. Now before we get started, if you're new here or you're not already subscribed, please hit that subscribe button and you will make my day. So my first favourites are skincare. The first one is the Body Shop Chamomile Cleansing Butter. I love it. If you guys have been watching my channel for a while, you'll already know that I love the L'Oreal Cleansing Oil, and it's a really good dupe for a creme de la mer one. I'll include a link to my creme de la mer dupes video. But this I really like because it's so portable, because it's a solid, it's amazing for travelling, whereas the oil I always worry it's going to leak in my bag, and this is just slightly less oily. All you do is rub your hand and it just melts, I guess like butter. It melts amazingly in your hands, and then it's really good at taking off all your makeup. I do still do two cleanses. I normally do the L'Oreal Cleanse and Polish for my second cleanse because I find that doesn't really take off makeup, but this does really well, and then I do cleanse and polish for my second, and then I take it off with a hot flannel. Next is a mask, and this is a little bit more high-end. You guys will know I'm very budget, but for this I tried a sample and I absolutely loved it. It is the Parsley Seed by Aesop face mask, and this is amazing. My skin is very like red and flary. When I take off my makeup, my whole face is like all blotchy and red, and this is so unbelievably calming. When I put this on and then take it off with a hot flannel, it kind of is a clay mask, so I leave it on for a while, it goes all hard, you can't really move your face, all that good stuff. And when I take it off, my skin is like pure white, like calmness. So this I use if I've got a photo shoot, especially if I don't want to wear a lot of makeup, because I normally put on so much foundation to cover like the redness, the irritation, that kind of thing, and this just makes everything so calm that I feel like I don't need any makeup that day. And my final skincare product I'm going to do really quickly because I have mentioned it before is the La Roche-Posay Ultra Light Face Sun Cream. I have been away quite a lot this month. I've got travel vlogs coming from Malta and Italy, so I've been out in the sun. I really want to protect my skin, and it's so light. I actually use it kind of as a primer. It goes on really thin. It's not that like heavy, oily, definitely going to give you spots sun cream feel. It's just really light. You hardly need any. I think this bottle's about £15, but I can't imagine it ever running out because you use such a tiny amount. So I really rate this. I'd highly recommend you use a proper sunscreen in addition to any SPF in your makeup products, because I'm going to go ahead and guess that your makeup products don't have UVA in, and UVA is the one that protects against aging. So next onto makeup products. The first one is these foundation adjusting drops from the Body Shop. I never normally go to the Body Shop, but I went in actually because Zoella recommended the cleansing butter, so I was going in anyway, and then it was 3 for 2, and you know how these things go. I always buy my foundation too dark because I'm kind of in denial about how pale I am, and I would kind of rather look orange than ghostly, which, I don't know, you can pick which one you'd rather be. Ideally neither, ideally your foundation just matches. But what this does is it makes your foundation a couple of drops lighter. So you put your foundation on the back of your hand, a couple of drops of this on top, mix it in, and then your foundation is slightly lighter, which is amazing for me because I had so much foundation that I can't really use because it's a bit too dark. And this has just brought all of it back into usability. They also do a darkening version, which is amazing for if you are tanned from holiday and you want your foundation to be slightly more tan to match you. I would really recommend this if, like me, you are terrible at choosing foundation colours. Next is the Maybelline Lash Sensational Mascara. I have been addicted to the Urban Decay Perversion Mascara. It's gorgeous, but it is like £20, which is kind of on the expensive side. I actually did one eye with this and one eye with the Urban Decay, and I couldn't really tell the difference. This is so black, really lengthening, but also kind of thickening. It just gives you like all the lashes. And actually this is better than the Urban Decay in that it's not so wet. The Urban Decay one, you have to like wait for quite a while before you can do anything because it's so wet. It takes ages to dry, and if you sneeze, you need to start your whole face all over again. Next is something that you might have seen a few YouTubers talk about. It's the Kiko eyeshadow in shade 200. This, I went into the Kiko store just to have a look because everyone had been talking about Kiko. I saw this on the Testers palette and I immediately wanted it, and it was totally out of stock. And I've since discovered it's out of stock like the whole world, online, in the stores. So I actually got mine off eBay and I paid more than the retail price, which is against every bone in my body, but I'm so glad because I love it. It's like super metallic, super pigmented, super shimmery. It gives you such an amazing like shimmery, like look at me glow on your eyes. I absolutely love it. Next, I have two sleek palettes. The first of which is their highlighter palette, which I am in love with. First of all, packaging. Yes, this is great. I love a bit of gold. And also it's so comparable to the Hourglass palette. I haven't got the Hourglass palette because, hello, it's like £40. But this one has got 4 shades. I never use the banana-y shade, don't really know what that's for. But the cream one I use on my brows, underneath and on my eyelid. And then the purple one and the kind of tiny one. The purple one is really like high highlighter, whereas the orangey one is a bit more kind of bronzy, like holiday highlighter. So I use them both differently depending on which ones I want. And then the other sleek product is an eyeshadow palette. I have a bit of an issue with sleek eyeshadow palettes in that I have about 7, but they're so cheap and they're so good. This one, the pigmentation isn't as high as some of the other ones I've tried, but the colours are gorgeous. It's called Brand New Day, and they're all like neutrally summery nudie colours. Next, onto fashion favourites. If you guys follow me on Instagram, you will have already seen this, and if you don't, follow please. These are from Zara, and they are trousers. They're like cigarette pants with limes on them. I mean, do I need to explain any more than that? I don't think I do. So basically they're amazing. They're a tiny bit too small, but I saw them in the charity shop and I was like, I need these. I will squeeze into these even if I can't breathe. So if this doesn't encourage you to go charity shopping, nothing will. So go check out your local thrift stores, see what you can find. This is just a classic example of the amazing stuff that is in there. Another charity shop find, which will also be featured in my holiday lookbook, which will have gone live last Tuesday, so check that out, is these shoes. These were £2 in Waggytails, which is my favourite local charity shop down here in Dorset. And what I love about them is they're super light. So I took them on holiday with me and they hardly took up any weight in my luggage. They're very summery, but they're not wedges, and I find wedges a bit like heavy, both to pack but also to walk in. They look kind of clumpy. So these are really, really light. They're not a very high heel, so they're quite comfy to wear. I love the like metallic detailing and I absolutely love them. And then moving on to the sort of fashion slash technology section is these headphones from Skinny Dip. I love Skinny Dip. The quality is pretty rubbish, to be honest. They're kind of rubbish plasticky, which isn't great considering they cost about £20, but I still just have to have them because they're so ridiculously cute. Rose gold cat ear headphones, like what? Must have. Finally, this is kind of a double one, is my new Canon G7X camera and also this new tripod to go with it. I have been doing a lot of vlogging recently, either travel vlogging or I did a vlog in London, which I will link to, and I have been using this camera for all of that. I also used it for my holiday lookbook and I was really impressed with the quality of the colours and the depth, so I highly recommend that if you're looking for a vlog camera. It obviously flips up so that you can see yourself. And this tripod, I originally bought a Gorilla Pod with the like blobby tripod, but it just broke really quickly. Like the ball bearings aren't very sturdy and the top became really wobbly really quickly, so I'd recommend this one instead because it's foam. It's very grippy, so you can use it to like grip around trees, grip on chairs, whereas the plastic one on a chair or something it would be more likely to slide, whereas this has got so much grip. I'd highly recommend getting one of these, and if you're looking at vlogging, the G7X is awesome. So that is it for my May and June favourites. Don't forget to comment below with what you've been loving these last 2 months. Leave me a little note saying hi and that you're enjoying the videos, and of course subscribe. I will see you next week. Bye! Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing my January and February favourites. So starting off with makeup, I've got 2 makeup pieces. The first one is the Revlon 24 Hour